Hey everybody, it's Steve August here with ReptileRescue.com, and I'm standing in front of a little hole that was made out here. Covered it up with some rocks on the side to make it look all like an official house. We're going to tell you about that. Come and join me, Maria. This is Maria. Say hi, Maria.
Hi, Maria. Anyway, so we have a whole bunch of videos you're about to see, starting from beginning to end. As you know, we're Reptile Rescue, but this was not a reptile rescue that we did.
No, this was a warm-blooded fur-bearing mammal, which we know nothing about.
We knew nothing about.
But we found out, thanks to who?
Mary.
Mary, and what?
Yep, Mary sent us an awesome link for an animal rescue site that gave us advice on how to care for a Nevada desert squirrel.
Or chipmunk-looking thing, or something like that.
Yeah, we call them chipmunks because we're from the Midwest, and those are chipmunks out there. But they look just like chipmunks, but they're not. They're desert squirrels out here, and they look more desert colored is the only difference. But we found one. It's been actually, I was looking on the calendar, it's almost a 2-year anniversary to when we found her.
Yeah.
We found her last May, late May.
We were at a pool, a day pool.
A day pool.
At a place where this little squirrel got her name.
Her name was Sapphire. We named her after the day pool. I guess Vegas people will know what Sapphire is.
I guess they know where we found her now. There we go. But
So,
she was in the parking lot.
Yes, under a limo.
Yeah, just in the parking lot, on black asphalt, and it was as big as our yard here. If not, oh, what am I saying? 5 times the size of this.
And it was about 102 degrees out already.
It was crazy hot.
It was hot. It was hotter than, this is beautiful, but it was like 102 a couple years ago back in May. And
But we're walking out the tulip.
we were walking in first. We heard squeaking, remember?
Oh yeah.
We heard squeaking, and we couldn't tell where it was coming from at the time. We were walking into the day club, to the pool, and we heard like, just ee, ee, ee. We didn't know what it was.
How did it go?
Stop.
Do it again.
No.
Do it again, come on.
So we heard squeaking, and we just, we didn't really pay attention to it. We were going into our friend's party. Shut up. And on the way out, we still heard it. And
Yeah, so it's like, hours later, baking in the heat.
Yeah.
And we were in a pool where we had a cabana.
We were there for a few hours, and then we came out and still heard the squeaking. And I finally found where it was coming from. It was coming from underneath the limo. And I don't remember how I could tell what it was, but I think eventually I took a camera and zoomed in on it. And I said, I think it's a little squirrel. I called it a squirrel, or chipmunk, I'm sorry, chipmunk. And Steve was able to get under there to try and get it. And she started to run. Not run, but more like crawl run. Remember, she went up against
just
the back
a little, back against the tire.
Yeah, against the tire. And then she ran towards the railroad tracks.
And I'm like,
we didn't videotape all this. I'm bad at taping at the spur of the moment.
Well, we didn't know.
I know, we didn't know.
Wait, I think I heard a ding. Oh, shoot. Oh, no, I didn't. It's going good, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Stay there. Sorry.
Everything's good.
We're not good at chipmunks. We're not good at video either.
I know, right? So, long story short, Steve finally caught her. And
I'm like grabbing for her. I'm like, I know nothing about these things. If it's a snake, a lizard, I know what to do. A little chipmunk, I'm like, I'm gonna get bit.
Yeah, but he didn't.
But no, I just reached out and grabbed this little chipmunk, which was, what, the size of my thumb?
No, a little bigger.
A little bigger.
Exaggerating.
Okay, but a little bit, and I'm like, it ain't gonna hurt much if it does bite. But I grabbed it.
Rabies.
And it just curled up and
a little ball.
It just let me pick it up, and I'm like, all right, this thing's gonna die.
We thought it was gonna die. It was so hot, and we looked around for Mom for a while. We looked for some holes. This was a parking lot in Las Vegas where there really was. There's some like ground patches. You know how they have little islands and stuff, and maybe a tree here and there in the parking lot.
Yeah.
But I don't know where it came from. I really don't. I couldn't find. I don't know.
Okay, what? 50 feet away, there was a chain link fence with a railroad track on the other side.
And then industrial. So we brought her home, and on the way home, we stopped right away and got.
I was really hoping we found the mom because I knew this meant so much more labor for me, building cages, carrying, feeding.
Oh, we didn't have to build anything. It was way easier than you thought.
Yeah, but still.
So we brought her home, and the first thing we did was stop and pick up some formula at the store, and brought that home. And we tried just a little bit of water first, and she wouldn't take that. And then we tried some formula, and she took that.
Yeah. And you'll see video of that.
Yeah, this is going to be all the videos starting when we started feeding her. There was only really a few formula feedings. She was already eating on her own, but we wanted to make sure she was rehydrated. And she really didn't eat anything solid until she was rehydrated.
The first 2 days of formula?
Yeah, first couple days. Maybe just 2 or 3 feedings, but that was really about it. Every now and then I give it to her as a treat, but that was about it. She ate solid food. So based on the website that this woman sent us, we were very lucky. It told us, you know, we could tell how old it was. And
Are we going to put a link to that?
I probably will, in case anybody ever finds a desert squirrel.
Yeah, let's do that, because Mary was super helpful with this.
Yeah.
We did not know what we were doing. You know, when you see the videos, you probably, anybody who knows about these things, you might say, oh, you should have done this, should have done it.
Yeah.
We gave it our best shot. It turned out good. I'll give you the whole thing. The squirrel's happy, little squirrel.
She was just dehydrated and maybe just shouldn't have been out on her own in an industrial area.
Yeah.
Is what I'm thinking. And we didn't have her very long. We only had her about 4 weeks. And I have to admit, I just like playing with her, but you'll see towards the end, we just, you know, we pretty much ignored her. We probably played with her for a couple weeks.
Purposely.
And then we ignored her for a couple weeks.
Yeah, we purposely ignored her because we didn't want her to get attached to us. We wanted her to live in the wild, which is where you saw the hole. We get to that.
We already had we had like 2 or 3 desert squirrels living in our front yard, and we're like, well, you know what, let's release her there. I read they might not accept her.
Could have been a dozen desert squirrels. They all look alike. I don't know, but we...
No, it was a few, I think.
Okay.
And now I think there's only 2, and I think one of them's her, so...
I hope so.
They move on. There's a
I think that's about it for now, huh?
Look at how all the dirt they dug out from underneath here. I mean, there's like a mountain of dirt.
I know, they really did dig out a lot.
But it's been fun, so I hope you guys enjoy the videos.
Yep, lots of
Maria
videos.
made,
Subscribe to our channel.
Yeah, we do need you to subscribe. If you want us to do more videos like this with Sapphire, please do subscribe. And let us know what you think. Hopefully you like Sapphire as much as we did, and it's fun to come out here and even if it's not her, we pretend it is. It makes us happy.
I think it's her. There's one of them that will sit up and look at us and not run away, whereas the other one runs away really fast.
Wait, I gotta tell him this Sapphire story. Like, okay, dig it. The first time we put this little Sapphire out here, it's like we come out here, the other ones scatter. But she still hangs around, and the other ones are probably like saying, hey, get away from them. Those are humans. You shouldn't go by there. And then she comes out, I give her like a big strawberry, she brings it down. The other chipmunks are like, whoa, they bring you food, you must be a chipmunk god or something. So she's probably the coolest, you know, chipmunk.
We still give them a little treats here and there. Some banana and spinach and strawberries we'll put by the hole, but this tree here is a mesquite tree, and they eat all the pods. And that's where that's what they're doing right now. They're running up in the tree and they're eating. I don't even know what they're eating. There's no pods yet. Isn't that weird?
But they're doing
I wonder
good.
if they're eating the fluff. I don't know. Well, either way, she's got a good home now.
Right.
So I
Bye,
think that's
everybody.
it for now. Okay, bye-bye. Enjoy the videos.